In the race to feed a growing planet, our attention often goes to massive cereal crops like rice and wheat. But what if one of the most powerful solutions is a humble root vegetable, one you might associate with holiday dinners? Today, we're talking about the sweet potato and how scientists are decoding its incredibly complex DNA to unlock a future of global food security. This isn't just about farming. It's a story of ancient voyages, a mind-bending genetic puzzle, and cutting-edge technology that could change millions of lives. The sweet potato, known scientifically as Ipomea batatas, has a history as rich as its flavor. Its journey began at least 5,000 years ago in Central or South America. While Christopher Columbus is often credited with bringing it to Europe, where it was first treated as a delicacy, one of the most fascinating parts of its story happened long before he set sail. Archaeologists have found sweet potato remains in the Cook Islands that date back over 700 years to a time before European contact. This is strong evidence for a remarkable feat of exploration. Polynesian voyagers likely sailed to South America, acquired the sweet potato, and carried it back across the vast Pacific, spreading it throughout their islands. From there, Spanish and Portuguese traders carried it to Asia and Africa. Around 1594, it reached China during a major crop failure, where its resilience and productivity quickly made it a lifeline against famine. Today, the sweet potato is the sixth most important food crop worldwide, but in developing countries it ranks fifth. Its true power lies in its ability to thrive where other crops fail, growing in poor soil with little rainfall, making it a cornerstone for food security, especially in sub-Saharan Africa. Beyond its hardiness, the sweet potato is a nutritional powerhouse. The orange-fleshed varieties, in particular, are famous for being packed with beta-carotene, which our bodies convert into vitamin A. Just 125 grams, about one medium sweet potato, can provide the entire daily vitamin A requirement for a preschool-aged child. This is a game-changer in regions where vitamin A deficiency is a major public health crisis, causing blindness and weakening immune systems. But that's not all. Sweet potatoes are also an excellent source of vitamin C, manganese, potassium, and various B vitamins. They are loaded with fiber, which is great for your gut health, and different colored varieties offer unique benefits. The vibrant purple sweet potatoes, for example, are rich in antioxidants called anthocyanins, which have potent anti-inflammatory properties and may even help prevent certain chronic diseases. So if this crop is so amazing, why haven't we been breeding super varieties for centuries? The answer lies in its genetics, which have been a nightmare for scientists. While humans have two sets of chromosomes, the sweet potato is a hexaploid, meaning it has 6 sets of chromosomes for a total of 90. Imagine trying to solve a jigsaw puzzle where you have 6 slightly different versions of every single piece. That's the challenge breeders have faced. The sheer number of similar chromosomes makes it incredibly difficult to figure out which genes control which traits and how to reliably pass them on. For a long time, the sweet potato kept its genetic secrets locked away. A major breakthrough came when scientists sequenced the genomes of 2 of its wild diploid relatives, which have much simpler 2-set chromosome structures. These acted like a Rosetta Stone, helping researchers begin to understand the complex hexaploid genome. Then, in 2025, a team at the Boyce-Thompson Institute achieved a monumental goal. They created a fully phased genome of a cultivated variety from Africa called Tanzania. Phasing the genome means they were able to separate and reconstruct all 6 distinct sets of chromosomes, finally providing a clear map of the sweet potato's genetic architecture. This map revealed some incredible surprises. The sweet potato isn't just a simple hybrid. Its genome is a mosaic assembled from multiple, and some still unidentified wild ancestors. Unlike wheat, where ancestral genomes remain somewhat separate, in the sweet potato, these different ancestral bits are all tangled up on the same chromosomes. This complex genetic heritage might be the very source of its incredible adaptability. But perhaps the most shocking discovery was that the sweet potato is a natural GMO. Thousands of years ago, during its evolution, genes from a common soil bacterium called agrobacterium were naturally incorporated into the sweet potato's own DNA. This shows that gene transfer between species happens in nature, a fascinating fact that challenges how we think about genetically modified crops. With this new genomic map, we now have a powerful toolkit to transform sweet potato breeding. One of the key techniques is called Marker-Assisted Selection, or MAS. Think of it like using genetic signposts. Scientists identify short DNA sequences, or markers, that are always located near a gene for a desirable trait, like disease resistance. By screening young plants for this marker, breeders can know if the plant has the trait they want, without waiting for it to grow up. This drastically cuts down breeding time from years to months. To find these signposts, researchers map out quantitative trait loci, or QTLs. These are specific regions of the genome linked to traits like yield or nutrition. Scientists have already used this to find the exact genetic region that gives the Tanzania variety its strong resistance to root knot nematodes, a devastating pest. They've also found QTLs for resistance to the sweet potato virus disease, the biggest threat to the crop in Africa. These discoveries allow breeders to precisely and efficiently build better, stronger sweet potato plants. Another powerful tool is genetic engineering and, more recently, the revolutionary gene editing technology CRISPR. CRISPR allows scientists to make precise edits to a plant's existing genes without introducing foreign DNA. Researchers have already used it to change the starch composition in sweet potatoes, creating varieties better suited for industrial uses. They're also exploring how to use CRISPR to boost beta-carotene content even further and to build in resistance to pests and drought. Nowhere is this work more critical than in sub-Saharan Africa. Here, the sweet potato is a lifeline, but farmers face huge challenges from pests, diseases, and drought. The sweet potato virus disease can wipe out entire harvests. Now, using genomic tools, breeders are developing new varieties with durable resistance. They're also creating drought-tolerant sweet potatoes that can provide a reliable food source, even when the rains fail. The impact is already being seen. In countries like Cameroon and Uganda, farmers who have adopted these improved varieties have seen dramatic increases in their yields and income. One study in Cameroon found that the new varieties boosted fresh tuber yield by 91%. This isn't just a scientific success. It's a tangible improvement in food security and livelihoods for smallholder farmers. The future of the sweet potato is incredibly bright. As we sequence more varieties and refine our genetic tools, we'll be able to tap into a vast library of natural genetic diversity, creating new varieties with combinations of traits we've never seen before. This work also brings up important conversations. The discovery that the sweet potato is a natural GMO could help create a more nuanced public discussion about genetic modification in agriculture. It highlights that nature itself has been mixing and matching genes for millennia. Ultimately, the goal is to ensure that these technological advancements benefit the people who need them most, these smallholder farmers. This means not just developing better plants, but also building strong systems to distribute high-quality seeds and supporting markets for sweet potato products. The journey to decode the sweet potato's genome is more than just science. It's a story of how we can use innovation to tackle humanity's greatest challenges. This humble root, a hero of ancient agriculture, is now taking center stage, its complex DNA holding a blueprint for a more sustainable, resilient, and nourishing world for everyone.